everybody, if you've been watching my channel for a while, then you know that I have a fascination with all things British, especially makeup. And thinking about it, I know that this came from when I first started watching YouTube, all the way 6 years, 7 years later. I really enjoy watching the British YouTubers. So my love affair started way back when I started ordering things online from Look Fantastic and a few trips to England, and I am totally hooked. So I was really excited when Look Fantastic reached out to me and asked if I wanted to partner with them for a video. And so specifically what I've done for this sponsored video is pick products from Look Fantastic that were always interesting to me, that I've always been fascinated by, because I've seen other YouTubers, all UK-based YouTubers, use these products in their videos. So I guess this is probably a, you call it a British UK haul, or you could refer to it as YouTube Made Me Do It UK edition. So like I said, I've been a big fan of Look Fantastic's website for years, because living in the United States, most of the brands that I love from the UK are not available in stores in the United States. Things that I've ordered in the past that you've heard me talk about in favorites videos are the This Works Deep Sleep Pillow Spray. I don't know how to pronounce this brand, but I think it's Nux or Nukes. Their lip balm. I keep this in my nightstand and I use this very, very often. You know I love all things Bourjois, and the bronzing powders I've ordered in the past. So that's just some of the things that are already in my house that I love and have ordered from Look Fantastic. And like I said, I partnered with Look Fantastic for this video, and they allowed me to pick out a bunch of products that I've always wanted to try and talk about them with you. Also, they were very kind and offered to extend a 15% off discount to all of you. So the details about that are in the description box below, so give that a look. All right, let's get on with the haul. I tried to wear as much of this as I could, so I'm gonna start with what's on my face. And I think that Lisa Eldridge was the one who turned me onto this. This is by Bourjois. It is the City Radiance Skin Protecting Foundation Brightening Effect. I got it in the shade Vanilla 02, which it's technically a little too light for me because I've been using some face tanner, but what's great about this is it's not completely sheer, but it's a very nice wash of color along the face. It's supposed to give you sort of a radiance, and you don't have to be too precious about color matching this to your skin tone. It just blends beautifully. I warmed it up a little bit with my Bourjois bronzer, but it's really lovely. It has an SPF of 20 in it. I've worn this quite a few times actually already this summer, and I just love how it's great for just kind of slap on and go days when you just don't want to make a huge fuss with your makeup. It brightens things up. It gives me the coverage I need with a little concealer and powder. I'm good to go, and I can see why Lisa Eldridge loves this. The other foundation that was sent to me, I picked from Illamasqua. It's their skin-based foundation, and I'm pretty sure that Pixie Woo were the ones that turned me onto this one. They have dry skin, I have dry skin. This is a very pigmented, I've only used this once so far. It's very pigmented. I like the packaging. I traveled a lot recently, and I like plastic packaging. It's just safer. And I've also dropped and shattered a glass foundation bottle recently, so not too big into glass these days in the bathroom. But anyway, it's a squeezy top, and I have it in the shade, I will list it. I'll list it in the description box what shade I have. There's a lot of options. If you can't find a color to match you, then it doesn't exist. But this is definitely more of a full coverage, heavier foundation. Like I said, it's very pigmented. I like to mix this like with a face oil just to sheer it out a little bit more for summer. This is definitely, I think, more of a fall winter kind of foundation. It's just a little more coverage than I want right now when it's 100 degrees outside. But it's a beautiful foundation, and it wears really, really well throughout the day, and it photographed beautifully as well. So I'm a big fan. Now we're going to go to the high street version. What I love about Look Fantastic is that they carry brands I can't get in the United States, both the high end and what we call in the United States drugstore, what they call high street. So one brand that we have in the US is Rimmel, but strangely all the stuff that's available in the UK from Rimmel isn't available here. So one thing that I couldn't find here is the Wake Me Up concealer. Again, I think this is a Lisa Eldridge recommendation. I probably have it, yeah, in the lightest shade Ivory. I'm wearing it under my eyes today. I love Rimmel concealers. I've always loved them. This is a really nice lightweight concealer. didn't settle into my creases and fine lines, and I definitely think it brightens up the under eye area for sure. And then to set it, this is a Ruth Crilly, a model recommendation. She does a lot with Max Factor. This is the Cream Puff Press Powder. They also make this in blush. And if you really like that old-fashioned, heavily scented floral face powders, you're gonna love this. If you don't like heavily scented products, you're not gonna love it, but I do. And who's really doing this? Like, when are you ever putting face products literally up to your nose? You're not. Once it's on your face, you can't smell it at all. Anyway, I got this in the shade Translucent. It's very reminiscent of the Rimmel Stay Matte packaging, except they do give you a nice little puff. They don't give you a mirror, but you don't really need a mirror for face powder. And it's nice and mattifying, but not drying. And now that I've tried this, I want to go back and order some of the blushes from this line. I wish they carried this in the US, but at least I can order it online. More face products. So 2 blushes that I've heard a lot about. The first one, again, Bourjois from probably Lisa Eldridge, and it's their 12-Hour Aqua Blush, and it's what I'm wearing today. I have always been afraid of the liquid cream blushes. Maybe afraid's the wrong word, but hesitant to use them. I am just impaired when it comes to blending cream or liquid blushes. I've never had success. I've tried the other Bourjois, like in the pot cream blush. Doesn't work for me. This is a little bit more user-friendly. It's a pump. I got it in the shade, I don't know, but I'll put it in the description box. It's a peachy shade, and it literally, you just pump one pump. It tells you on the side, one pump on the back of your hand is one full application. I just put half of it on each finger and dotted it on my cheeks and just blended before I did the powder, and it's a really, I'd like to call it the idiot-proof way of putting on cream blush. It was so easy to blend out, and what's nice is you put the cream blush on before you powder your face, so if you've messed things up, you can always layer a little powder blush on top or a little face powder to kind of deaden it down if you added too much. But this is a really nice sheer wash, and it does last, well, I think it lasted 12 hours. I haven't kept it on that long, but it stayed on until I washed it off. So that is good. And then this one, I think I like a little bit more. Of course, it's more expensive. This is the Daniel Sandler Watercolor Liquid Blush, and it is liquid, like water liquid. And I know that I heard about this for the first time from Pixie Woo. And don't worry, I will list all of these UK YouTubers in the description box below so you can follow along their videos because they are all wonderful artists. But anyway, I like this very, they have lots of shades, but I like this very natural kind of rosy flush. And it's basically in like an eye drop bottle, and you just shake it up. There's a little ball in here. And I put it on the back of my hand and then put a little dot on each face. And then they sent me this. I haven't opened it yet because I didn't want to get it dirty. But they sent me one of the Real Techniques makeup sponges, the Miracle Complexion Sponge. I have one of these already. And so I just dampened that and used it to blend it out. It's a little, you can use your fingers, but I just wanted to make sure I got it right the first time. So I used a damp Miracle Complexion Sponge and just sheared it out. And it's such a pretty, it's just such a pretty flush of color. And then I did a little bit more, and I actually dabbed it on my lips as like a little lip color and added a little clear balm, and it was beautiful all day long. Okay, speaking of lips, second to last thing I want to show you. Again, surprise, surprise, I ordered these, or I picked these out, these were sent to me, from the Bourjois options. And another thing that I really like about Look Fantastic is that when you order from their site, they have deals going on all the time. So like when I went to London and went into a high street store to buy this stuff in person, they had like 3 for 2 offers for all of the high street brands. And in the United States, they don't do that. But it was really neat to go on the website and, you know, they would have, Rimmel 3 for 2, Bourjois 3 for 2, tons of gifts with purchases. Many of the brands offer a little bit extra. So you really do get a good deal when you go shopping there. So anyway, I picked out the Rouge Edition Velvet, I think they are, from Bourjois. They're basically liquid lipsticks. I have used these in the past. I really like these. I like how they feel on my lips. They are not drying. You do have to be a little careful when applying. I am wearing, I think this is called, I can't pronounce this. It's it's strawberry, basically, in French. It's a doe foot applicator. So, you know, with these bright, bright colors, you do have to be pretty precise. A lip liner probably wouldn't have been a bad idea. I did go a little outside the lines, but I just used my finger and tidied it up, and it did clean up well. I love this color. I have the O2 Frambourjoise something. It means basically strawberry. And I think it's the perfect pinky red, but I also picked up Hot Pepper, oh thank God for English, which is more of a like orangey red. I love it. I think it's beautiful. And then I've been wearing this a lot too, and this is I think limited edition, so grab this while you can. It's the Happy New Year shade. It's like a nice kind of nudish pink. Really, really, really pretty. And then the last thing that I picked out was an eye palette. And again, I tried to only pick out stuff that I don't already have, that I can't easily get in the United States, and that I've heard other YouTubers talking about. And the brand is Diego della Palma, and I think I saw this from Pixie Woo. And this is an older movie, but it's their Snow White and the Huntsman palette. And what I liked, I just liked the colors. I don't particularly like this packaging. It's very bulky. But it comes with 6 eyeshadows and a lipstick. So here's the lipstick, which I honestly have not tried yet because I've been playing with everything else. Your typical Snow White red. It's pretty red. Ooh, and it smells good. It smells kind of like vanilla. It comes with an eyeliner, just a basic black pencil eyeliner that I'm wearing today. But I really like these shades. These 6, 3 are matte and 3 are kind of shimmery. Dare I say, almost metallic. And I'm wearing pretty much every shade. I just started slapping them all on, and I've worn this a few times, and the shades hold up really well. I don't know anything about this brand. I don't know if it's high street or high end. I'm thinking it's more high street based on the prices, but I love the colors. They're me. They're like those warm, bronzy, neutral kind of tone, and so I like these shades a lot. So I've been wearing them a lot. A few more things I'd like you to know about Look Fantastic. They ship worldwide, yay! So obviously they ship to the United States and the UK, but many, 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 many other countries as well. Go check out their website. Shipping is free. You gotta like that. Not, you know, considering how far it has to come to get to my house, I'm very, very happy that it's free. Shipping is pretty quick considering, like I said, it's coming from the other side of the world. And there's just so many, many brands. I've ordered, you know what else I ordered from there? I got the Clinique lip color pops, the ones that were not available in the US. For a little while, you were able to order them on their website, and I got 3 shades that way that you couldn't get here. So, another stuff I've ordered, this was from Nikki Tutorials. She's not in the UK, but she's European. The EX1 Invisiwear line, I love this foundation. I have their blush as well. I ordered that, and I've worn that a lot in videos. I forgot to bring it out. It's a great brand. I want to explore more. I want to try their concealers. If anyone's tried them, please let me know. I'm very curious about that brand. If you didn't know, this was the foundation that Adele wore in some major awards ceremony. I don't know if it was the Oscars. It might have been the Oscars. Whatever. Adele, like $18 foundation. Cool. So that is my YouTube Made Me Do It UK version haul from Look Fantastic. As always, if you have any questions or you want to see any of these in action, please let me know. Everything is listed in the description box. And as always, thank you so, so much for watching. I can't wait to read all your comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, welcome to my dining room. This was a much requested video, a dorm haul, if you will. Some of the stuff that we've put together to send Jake on his way and be all set up in his dorm room at Ole Miss.